Saren.
Nihlus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sharkolf1234 and I'll be telling you why Nihlus Kyrik should have survived Eden Prime. When you first meet Nihlus on the Normandy in Mass Effect 1, all the whole crew is a bit uneasy by him. Joker says he hates him, and Caden says he gave you a compliment. But yeah, just wondering why he's here, and they just don't know who he is, and his character, they're just really, his presence is a mystery to the whole crew. And as I talk with them, I learned from Dr. Chawakis that he actually took down a whole platoon of enemies, and he's a Spectre. So we really don't get much info about him from the whole crew besides that he's just a Spectre. So when we meet Nihlus, we actually go to the comm room, and there we can see him standing by the glowy board, or the holographic board that shows Eden Prime. Now, when we go to talk to him, we learn that he is questioning Eden Prime and like what the Alliance has or its purpose in the universe. And then when we talk to Anderson, we learn that this is actually a mission to get a beacon on Eden Prime. And another reason that Nihlus has joined our mission is to watch our skills. So he is here to watch our skills because he's trying to help humanity, and he decided to put our main protagonist, Commander Shepard, forward on the board for being a Spectre. Spectres are kind of like the power, unlimited power kind of thing. So they can like do whatever they want, literally. Like no regulations guarding them, which is some of the game. I'm just like, why can't I just do whatever I want right now instead of like listening to an example, Enolius talking, being so mean. I'm like, can I please do something? But yeah, anyway, back to Nihlus. We really do not know much about him, which is kind of sad. So we just discover that the Protheans, the Prothean beacon, is what the Geth and a bunch of bad guys are after. So we head down to Eden Prime, and for some reason Nihlus likes working on his own, even though he's supposed to be observing our skills, which makes no sense. But yeah, he talks to you throughout the mission. You meet Space Racist, or Ashley Williams, and she joins your party. And then, like, here is where the scene plays out. You just saw earlier. So he meets Saren, which is kind of like a friend to him, and he lets his guard down, aka quote quote, and he basically shoots him right in the back. Now, here is the thing about this scene. We're supposed to get the vibe like, hey, Saren's gone rogue and stuff, and like, oh my gosh, he literally just killed his own friend or something. That's a big act of betrayal. But honestly, I find this a very negative thing, not on Saren, but Nihlus himself as a character. Now, I'll tell you why and what I'm trying to tell you and say. Nihlus has been mentioned a few times throughout the series in Mass Effect 1, and I believe you can find a model of him in Mass Effect 2 during Samara's loyalty. Well, no, not loyalty mission. The dossier where you go into the detective area, and then you can see his model in Mass Effect 2 armor that Garrus wears or something. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna tell you why. So Nihlus is honestly a very interesting character when you meet him around. He is trying to help humanity compared to Saren, who wants to destroy humanity or make it extinct or is against humanity. He actually wants to help you out. he wants to make humanity a known species or have more attention. He wants to make you a Spectre, which is what happens throughout later in the game. But yeah, he wants to help you out. He's also a Turian too, which humanity and Turians haven't really been on good terms with each other as much since the first Contact War, which is humans versus Turians. And I find Turians like one of my top 5 most interesting races in Mass Effect. Nihlus also has a good enough fandom. So I looked on the internet, and he is actually kind of quite popular. So yeah, I honestly agree. He is a good character. He's an interesting one. Even only 15 minutes of screen time, he is definitely an interesting character that deserves some fan fiction about him. I wish we had more screen time with him. Some missions before Eden Prime, he could have maybe been a tutorial kind of guide, that happens in video games where you have this character directing you what you need to do. But yeah, I think we deserve some more screen time with him to know him more better. In Mass Effect 2, we meet someone who actually knew Nihlus, which is Samara. And Samara is a Asari Justicar. I don't fully know what Asari Justicar do, but they're basically kind of good guys and they go by this code. So when you meet Samara, for about like a third time, you talk to her around 3 or 4 times, she will talk about running into a Spectre. You go on her investigation bar, sorry I don't have any footage of this, but yeah, you talk about Spectre, she says she fought Nihlus, and she'll tell you that he, or I think, quote, shot an unarmed civilian. So, I was like, well, why would he do that? He's a good guy, right? But, like, he must have had his reasons, right? Right? Well, I'll never know, because he's dead. And he's not on our team. I can't go to the Citadel or anything to ask him, why did you do that, such a thing? What's the deal with Samara? It's like, I'm kind of frustrated because now I can never know. You know what I mean? So let's talk about how if Nihlus survived, how would this be possible, but we could still get the story we all want? So, after looking on some of my opinions are my own, but it's also kind of combined with the fandom because some of their ideas are in this. So, not everything is all my idea, but yeah. So, I was thinking we could find him, like, maybe he's shot, maybe he's okay, but if he's okay and he goes to the council, we'll either have the council not believe his testimony that Saren shot him, and we need facts and evidence. So, it would still be the same, and we got Garrus, everything, and we would get Tali, and we have our info, and he would actually come on the Normandy. So yeah, we got our Spectre status. He'll attend us on the Normandy to help us out, kind of like a mentor to us. Or if he's shot, he's not going to be dead, but he may be in a coma or something, and maybe he could come back out of his coma in Mass Effect 2, and you can get a dossier and recruit him in the party. And then maybe you could ask him those questions, and we could also have a fight between Samara and Nihlus, just like Jack and Miranda's fight, and Legion and Tali's fight. So we could have another one of those conflicts. It would also be nice to romance him. I think he would be a good romance character. I would actually want to try that. It would definitely be on one of my want to try romances. I think I've only done... Did I do 1 or 2 romances? No, I think I've seen 2 romances so far. But, yeah, otherwise, he had a lot of potential if he survived for the trilogy. Like, even in general, he still has a lot of potential. Like I said, have you seen the fandom? It's like, if he would survive, triple the amount of fan fiction and stuff for him. But, yeah, I honestly think killing him off was kind of a bad idea. I think just killing him off wasn't... Like, I know it's Deus Ex Machina and plot convenience. Hey, we gotta show, like, Saren's a Spectre, but they can still do that in other ways, like killing that dock worker or something, or like, for example, still like just shooting him and he's in a coma. It's like, oh my gosh, he literally made a Turian get in a coma, and now he's literally missing some years for his life. It's like that actually can still kind of get the idea he's still rogue, and we still kind of get the idea he's still rogue. Like, even if he's, like, doing bad stuff, it's like, oh, I think we can figure out ourselves that he's rogue or something. It's like, we can obviously see that. But, yeah, honestly, there was a couple opportunities the writers could have done to make him live. There's, yeah, like I said, the coma, and then there's the council not believing him. But, yeah. Alright, so now let's talk about if Nihlus was in Mass Effect and he joined your squad. If he was in your squad, I think he would have some Turian abilities like Garrus. He'd probably prefer shotgun, I think he brought with him. So he'd probably have better shotgun stats. He would, I don't know if I would necessarily say he would be a romance in Mass Effect 1 if he's in it, but definitely for Mass Effect 2, I can see how a romance happened there. So yeah, for Mass Effect 2, I think he would definitely have a loyalty mission. He would definitely join your squad, probably after the dossier mission, as usual. And then once you get him, you will probably have a loyalty mission, and probably have a mission where you gotta like save people or something. I don't know, the writers would probably figure that out or something. But basically, at the end, he would have trauma or PTSD from his betrayal of Saren. It would still work coma or not, but literally he would have a bit of trouble trusting you. It's like, hey, maybe Cerberus is doing something to you, and you would have to pass a Paragon or Renegade speech check in order to get his loyalty. And if you fail that speech check, he'll still probably go with you, just not loyal, and his dialogue may be a little different. But yeah, and then for Mass Effect 3, I think this was a fan idea, but you would basically meet him during the Priority, the Citadel, basically the Vermeer Survivor Confrontation, that mission. You would meet him, he would ask if he could go on the Normandy. I would probably put this based on if he's loyal or not. If he is loyal, he would ask if he would be able to go on the Normandy, and you can have him as a squad mate, but if he wasn't loyal, then you'll just have him as a war asset. He'd probably be like, hey, I'll help you out if you ever need me or something. But yeah, if he's loyal, you can have him as a squad mate. If you reject him, it'd probably be the same reaction. And then, yeah, he'd be really fun in the field. And also, we can have the Turian bad boys. Literally, like, just garrison Nihlus talking to each other, getting along with other crewmates. It'd be nice to see Nihlus and his unique reactions, talking with other characters. Also, a good thing about Nihlus being a squad mate is that I don't want this codex about specters. I don't want to read it all the time telling me what they do. You know, the kind of thing that they say, show, not tell? Well, Nihlus is a specter, and if he was alive and on our squad, he could literally talk about his past missions when you talk to him during your free time on the Normandy. You could talk about his experiences in the field, like on Novira. He could be like, oh, I had much more harder mission than just this amount of cool temperature or something. But honestly, it would be nice knowing all of his specter experiences, and you know, they're literally showing you. Nihlus is the show, and the Codex is the tell. The Codex is telling you, but Nihlus literally shows us, or like in that way, he tells us or shows from a specter, not the Codex, what a specter is being all about. And also in his free time, it would be nice to talk too, and we would actually get to know what happened between him and Samara. So yeah, that would be actually really nice. The Citadel DLC would be great with him. Just imagine him in his tuxedo outfit, maybe like Garrus or something. I think his romance would probably be great. It'd be awesome. And yeah. Also, did I just mention, like, is it just me, or is Nihlus just kind of cute? I mean, look at that face. Every time I see this picture or something, I'm just like, squishy! Like, seriously, he is just kind of cute. He is a cool guy, too. But yeah, basically, guys, that's basically what's going on for the video. I'm just talking about how he would have been a great addition to the team if he didn't die as a squad mate. The Tyrion bad boy dream could actually become true. I'd definitely bring Garrus and Nihlus for like almost every mission. I mean, I literally brought Garrus for like 95% of my missions in my first playthrough. So yeah, it would honestly be fun having him on the suicide mission. It's definitely depressing to see him die. I would, like I said, I'd definitely enjoy his romance. I think him dying was just not a good idea. It's just been on my mind and kind of like, oh, what if he survived? What if we could have... I think Mass Effect would have been better if he survived. And honestly, like I said, we would get like triple the amount of fandom. Honestly, I'm just kind of disappointed when he died. I'm like I said, I was sad that he did not get more character development. I'm not sad because he necessarily died. Yes, I was sad because he just didn't get enough character development. He had a lot of great potential as a character in the series. I really like. It would have been amazing to see him as a squad mate on the battlefield, give you some tactics and stuff. And yeah, it would have been great if he was on your team. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. What do you think about if Nihlus lived on Eden Prime? What do you think would be like if he was in the game? Do you think he should have survived, or do you think he should have stayed dead? What do you guys think would happen in Mass Effect if he was there? Yeah, honestly, I'm just like a Nihlus fan, like one of you guys. I really do support the idea that he should have lived. I think the game would have been better, and yeah, he's a good Tyrion. And we could definitely get more background with him. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You can check out my other Mass Effect videos. I'm working on a couple. I think I might do a Paragon Renegade montage, a bit of some speech checks that you can do. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. You have a great day. Bye.